Yes, good evening to everybody, and welcome to my what we call this second account channel, YouTube blogging, teaching the how to develop a skill in a different way in music. It's a jazz player. I'm recommending this uh, technique to all brass. Not only for the trumpet player, but for everybody who is what we call this, who is very interested in learning in blowing the trumpet, uh, trombone, baritone, or any kind of uh, brasses. So I'm using now called the uh, Jitsin trumpet and vintage one that I used on my first blog, on my first channel in the Godfather. And this technique is used by what you call this Mr. Arturo Sandoval. On the technique is they called it uh, force force blowing in uh, F in the first piston. So let's hear about again for the second submission of the how to blow very important characteristic. I'm suggesting also the 24 characteristics that are designed for the trumpet player. So that's the first blow that I have. So let's see what's happened to the second blow. I'm using now on the second, the first, and the third. It's not perfect, so try again. Let's consider it not a perfect one. So so that's the more the third attempt. I try to blow the fourth octave, the C major. This I learned from what call this not a suicide, but it's a bombshell for the lips. Now this kind of blowing I'm suggesting is for the third minor or the fourth minor that you sing on the middle, like some sophomore or senior trumpet player. This technique again is what they call this by Arturo Sandoval, or they call themselves as the high pitchers, and what we call this, the heaters of the high notes. So miss again on the fourth note, or the fourth attempt is miss one. So until you will reach the subsequent matter for blowing the trumpet, don't force too much, but harder the better or the longer you blow the trumpet is the good for you. And not only for you, but also for your bandmates or your classmates in the band. So this technique again is used for subsequent matter of approach from the deep tone of your mouth or your panga. So let's say try again for another attempt. So almost done. So 6 attempt, 7 attempt, 8 attempt, or 9 attempt, you can try that one. The longer you the blow, the better, so that your technique in your lips will swell the mouthpiece. That inside on the suggested part of music. But this is matter of articulation is degradable only for a matter of survival style or degree of jazz trumpeters. So let's make an experiment so that we can develop and how it is. That's the learning technique of how to investigate the necessary details for a strong vocabulary of musical technique. So while what we call this, while watching this degradable teaching on experiment for the jazzers. So I hope you to consider this as an approach for you to survive for the vibrant articulation of uh, hard technique of the trumpeters. This was learned from various artists of trumpet players and brasses and instrumentalists like jazzes and bossa novas or Brazilian music of techniques. So I hope you will consider this as your daily habits to perform a better one for your bandmates and other related music career promotion for you to survive in-house musician. Saudi Kap Kapungkap, don't forget to subscribe and a matter of it, hope you will consider it, watching it, enjoy all the bands that in my what we call the Society of San Antonio or Zambales in the Region 3, the Dynamic Band and Republic Band. I hope you will consider it as your daily habits to practice every night, every day. If you have sometimes, don't forget to practice 30 minutes per articulation of pieces. Saudi Kap Kapungkap.